Alright, not exactly a free will video, but sort of related to the community of free willers. Not. Yeah, the unfree willers. Anyway, so I did make a website sort of toolbar bookmark thing. Anyway, one of these things I make. Anyway, so it's, if you load it on a regular YouTube page, just hit a bookmark that I have created that you can put in your bookmarks, and you hit it, and this little thing over here pops up. And basically it'll list all the mp3s for the show. So if you just click one of these, it will just jump to the mp3 page and play it in your browser. So your browser probably has a mp3 player built into it, and it'll just play the video. I mean the mp3. And so I can reload it in this window actually. And there are other features, but anyway, the important thing was it'll have all the episodes for the mp3s. So that's one thing. And then I will be adding other features, you know, like, well, let's go to the web page. So there's a page at the top here. This top link takes you to the page, and also I'll provide that in the description below to this page. And you know, probably should resize this so it fits in the camera. That would be a good idea. That's a little better. Yeah. So anyway, it looks a little funky, but it's just, it's made for, you know, so it'll work on mobile, portable thingies reasonably well. It's the wrong link. Gotta fix that. Okay. So remind me to fix that later. Yeah, remind me to fix that. So this is the right page link. So anyway, so that's what it looks like. So anyways, this is the same little toolbar that was over on the side of the page. It's just made bigger, and yeah, and this, it just explains, here's the bookmark where you can just drag this up to your bookmarks, and then you have it, and no matter what page you're on the internet, you can just hit that bookmark and it'll load this section here. It will load on that page. And so this kind of explains you can have it auto load on every page you go to by having Grease Monkey installed. Really won't explain all that because no one really follows along, but if you're curious how to do that, you can have it auto load on all the pages you visit. So anyway, it does have some other features that I will be working on. This little X here, that just closes it. This TL is basically going to be links, and some of them are sort of interesting. There's this game link, you know, just games all the images on the page. There's no images on this page, so it wouldn't be worth doing, but you can see all this stuff is still there. These are just vegetarian links here. Those will go away eventually as more and more of these things are added. You know, just different, these are just, there's some interesting stuff here, but there's no point going into it. I will add some relevant links here to maybe the channels of the participants and that kind of stuff. This one just reloads the page, so that's reload is RE. And this link thing, I don't know if you want to mess with this, but you could actually leave a comment or something like that. It doesn't work too well here. I mean, I have to close that. So if I close that little X, it does close that. And then if I go over to this section, there's an X there, and that puts it back on. So, and you can close it also by hitting this X. So this X just mouses over. But anyway, so this thing is basically, you could just add a text comment. So you could just post some sort of, you know, like just the unfree will. I could post that. You could just add something, you know, and oops, I gotta use the other keyboard. Just add some O's there, just so you can see it work. And you could do that, and I can delete them later. So if you have something you need to say that I might see, so you can see there, it posted it right there as the top link. And you know, I have a tool that I can just get rid of those extra things as they become redundant or old. This thing will be it does a YouTube video link thing, so if you keep hitting it, it just goes to different channels. So maybe I'll make that relevant to the subject of free will in some way. It's not very relevant yet. This black and white thing doesn't quite work. This is the black section. It obviously doesn't work. But the white does work. So if you hit it twice, it does do the white part quite well. And this AI one is just a little alarm clock. It starts off at 60 minutes. And if you click it, you can change the amount of minutes. And you click OK, and it'll change the amount. to whatever amount you choose, and then it goes to an mp3 and makes noise, and so it's like a little alarm clock. And this other thing is just going to be a page where you can dissect the page you're on and get information about it. I just got logged out of this page, which doesn't mean anything. That's why that popped up. I'm going to do with the page I was on. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it's gone. It killed it. That's really funny. It actually did blow the page up somehow. Anyway, not a big deal. We just go find it again. So if we go to Logger Dome, and then I just have to change this address here, and it will be back. So I don't know exactly why that page crashed, but it doesn't really matter. Just a little bug, I guess, right? Yeah, a little bug. So anyway, generally speaking, it works, and it's just it'll be an easy index, I think, to access the shows. Have a portable index. Again, like I said, this will load on any page. So if I hit the bookmark here, you'll see the menu pop up on that page. So no matter what page you're on, it should pop up, and it'll have the links there. Such. So anyway, so I'll post a link to the website and where you can get the bookmark, and you know, I'll do an update when I've added some sufficient features, but you know, I should be able to make it more usable and such. So interesting that it didn't post my comment over here. Huh. There, see, there it is there. So it brought up the old version. So this bookmark doesn't have doesn't refresh the page. That's another thing I gotta fix. So I'll write that down for it to do a refresh. It just posted the old version versus the newer version. See, the newer version has that stupid comment on it, and the old version didn't. Anyway, that's technical detail. I have to fix that. Like I have to fix the main link here, which is still a little bit wrong. But anyway, no problem. Easy. Yeah, till next time. And such. Quick video, blah blah blah. So, yeah, that's enough. And such.